What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. More Arena Cube before we finally get, well, not finally, but before we get another Arena open. That will be of Modern Horizons 3. And then the Early Access Bloomborough events coming up. And then the Win-A-Box Part 2 is going to be coming up. That'll be of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. So a lot of cool things coming up on Arena. Anyway, we will jump into this Arena Cube. This is the original Arena Cube, though it will have a lot of updates, some of which you can already see here. Some Modern Horizons 3 goodies like Grief. If this is just, if you're playing, if this is an Arena Open or something, you're probably going to first pick Grief. I kind of want to go a little bit wonky. What if we force Yorion pick one, pack one? What if? What if we just do that? What if we just do that? So, with a first pick Yorion, I am going to try to stay two color as much as possible, as you cannot really afford to use picks on lands. As such, you want to be in heavy white and blue, in my experience, because to companion Yorion, your deck needs 20 more cards than the minimum deck size, meaning limited you have 40, you need to have a minimum 60 card deck. Oftentimes you're going to be running upwards of 27 lands, maybe even more if you don't have enough playables. But so what we're going to want to do here is take cards that are initially good and then try to wheel something out of every pack. And so by taking the Ornithopter, we can wheel Elspeth, Channeler, Usher, Slight, or Power Stone. The worst of them would probably be Usher. I don't think I would try to, or I don't want to be a more aggressive deck with Yorion. I don't know if there's a really good Blink deck in the format. I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure Teleportation Circle and Thassa and that type of thing is not in, so we're going to be like more blue-white control. Oh, there's a Lutri too. Another one of those cards that I don't think this should be in the cube. You're supposed to take it every single time because it's completely free. That being said, I'm forcing Yorion, so here I'm going to take the Sky Sovereign and try to wheel Thalia, Vampire, Malcolm, Confound. We wouldn't really want Thalia because we're going to end up with a lot of non-creature spells, but take the best card we can initially and then try to wheel something is always going to be the case. So Subtlety here looks fine. Delver and Supreme Will are only options otherwise, unless I'll land. In the Trenches, no. Like, Field of the Dead? You're not going to be able to pull that off with a Yorion Companion. I would like the Seachrome Coast, but I'm going to take the Blink of an Eye. Again, it's much more vital that I get the actual playable cards before I even consider taking a land. Spyglass Siren is maybe an okay one-drop. We're not going to be playing Schooner, most likely. Recruiter is pretty bad, in my opinion. Toughness 2 or less. Yeah, I don't really care for multiple choice. I guess it's okay. I guess multiple choice is probably a little bit better, but still not much. Let's see, we have a Phantom Interference here versus Hangerback and a Maul. Cheap interaction is going to be key, so a bad counter is still a counter. Solemn's fantastic. Obviously, we still want to get good things to flicker with Yorion, right? And right now, Sky Sovereign is amazing to flicker, so is the Solemn. Subtlety is not, because this targets a spell and not a permanent on the battlefield, right? Target creature's spell or planeswalker's spell. Shark's great on the wheel. Excellent. Actually, I don't even have a single white card yet, do I? Channeler wheeled, so did Sleight of Hand. Channeler's another really good one with Yorion for the flicker re-trigger. I could also take the Power Stone, actually. And I suppose if I'm Yorion, I'd rather have a little bit of ramp here. Never mind, let's take the power. Riddle. Yeah, this is phenomenal. Yeah, we're doing really good. 10 playables already in the first pack, besides the Yorion. I think the tail end of pack 1 here is where we were probably going to see that drop-off of cards that we're going to take, but It's always fun to do a little bit of stipulation drafting, even at the cost of probably not going to play Delver, even at the cost of win rate. So far, I have been on a very weird streak, a good streak of this cube. I've done 6 drafts. Every draft has gone 6 wins or 7 wins, alternating. It's gone 6-7, 6-7, 6-7 so far. So hopefully that means we can continue with at least a 6 winner here. All right, did get the Siren back last pick. So we got about 11 playable cards to put into the library pack 1. If we continue that ratio, we'll end up with 33 playables and, say, 27 lands, just like I was expecting. I'm going to take the Snapcaster Mage here. Wheels, we could get Lauren, Commit, Tidebinder, Treasure Cruise, Portable Hold, Golos. Actually, maybe I don't want to take Snapcaster here. It doesn't actually look that good in our deck right now. It looks just medium. Kind of want like cheaper, better interactive spells. I think Lauren's going to be the choice. Never mind, Lauren's better. Treasure Map is a free roll colorless. This Prairie Survivalist is so good for the aggro white decks. 2 mana, 0-1 flying, but at the beginning of combat, target creature you control perpetually gets a boost of power. Then a creature in your hand perpetually gets a boost of power. So this thing kind of pops off if it's not dealt with. I think I'm going to take the map and see if we can wield the hard evidence. Sun Titan, Sunfall. Yeah, let's go with the White Wrath effect here. This is definitely more of a aggressive cube compared to a lot of the more recent ones, so this pack's kind of, I mean, I would love to take Prismari Commander, Bone Crusher, but we need to take... you know what, I guess I don't need to technically be blue-white. Blue-white's just a lot easier for Yorion. I could still be any other color, but... Lyra's okay. Oh man, Magma Opus. Sphinx is okay. The Realm Warden's pretty good. ETB, the next non-creature spell target opponent cast costs 2 more, and it's a first strike lifelinker. I like that interaction. Settle the Wreckage is in. Awesome. More wrathy type effects. Evangelist, no. So we have Duelist and Sea Double. Both of these often wheel. 2, 4, 6. It would be the literal last card in the pack if it came back around, though. But yeah, let's just take the earlier gameplay. Like, Brigand is not exactly the card we're hoping for. But again, it is a playable. Tidebinder and Golos, both fine. Golos would be a very, it would be a big Solemn Simulacrum in our deck, effectively. Tidebinder ability is pretty nice. And this will be good if we pick up some counter magic so we can hold up multiple things to do at instant speed. Alright, a dead pack. Let's take the blue land. Oh, we're at like 20-ish playables. So, basically right on line with the amount we're looking for out of our second pack. I have a feeling we're just going to get absolutely rolled, but that's okay. Another early game interactive play. No More Lies. Good counter. Over Sun Titan there. Okay, another dead pack. Another dead pack. What are we at? 21? And I picked up 11 in pack 1. Yeah, this is right on line. There should be another card coming back around, we hope, right? Can we get that last pick? We could get it last pick. Come on. I'm guessing the Blooming Marsh or something's going to be the last card, but... there was a possibility. There it is, yeah. Well, when you know, you know. Okay. Passing a Shuldred here. We have a bunch of white cards, so hopefully get to wheel something. The best card for us, I'm going to guess, is March for cheap interaction. Though we are so heavy in blue that we're not going to be able to frequently exile too many cards, but I like taking the cheap removal over Elspeth Conquers Death. Excuse me. Wrath of God over Elish Norn. Oh, so this is one of the stupid cards in the format. They got rid of Grenzo and Tajik, thankfully, but this is another one. The Alchemy Flying Heister. I guess I'm going to take that because it's just so stupid. Mind Stone over Anchorage, passing a Consider. Hollowed Fountain. Oh god. I mean, I hate passing all this fixing, but I need to take the actual spells. Ossification's decent. Our deck is gonna have presumably at least 25 basic lands, so this is never not gonna have a target if I can cast it. We're not doing too bad. I actually have some decent interaction from blue-white. There are some less than optimals, but overall, for a forced Yorion, this isn't too shabby yet. I'm going to take another mana rock here over Intrude on the Mind. Seems okay. Duplicator's good. Big bounce or smaller bounce that gives you a copy of that card as well. So you can play this as a 4-mana 3/3 that bounces something that has power 2 or less, and then you get a copy of that card, or you can do a 6-mana 6/6 bounce something with power 6 or less, or sorry, less than 6, and get that ability. Okay, here's one of the few flicker. Oh wait, never mind. I thought that was the flicker card. Elish Norn. All right, we'll take that over Cerise. 28 playables. Bankbuster, Interrupter, Memory Deluge, all good. Let's go with the Bankbuster, that's 29. ECD Wield, that's 30. Sorry, Nightclub. Wrath Wield, 31. Consider, 32. Stroke, 33. All right, we did it. I might not play that Orchid. 27 lands, 33 playables. I even get to be a little bit picky by not running a couple of our blue and white cards. I'd love to get like one more last pick playable though. That's not Delver or Orchid. 27 is a bit much. Alright, but that's fine. I would rather run 27 lands here than run 26 and one of those irrelevant cards. At least I don't think Delver is doing anything. 12 total instants and sorceries, that's not good enough, and Orchid is just whatever anyway. Alright, Companion Yorion. $27 lands. I have a lot of blue early, but I don't have double blue except for subtlety, so I guess probably want to go with 13 planes, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 double white cards, yeah. Could even run the Thundering Falls as just a tapped blue source that gives us a Surveil. That's not crazy. Yeah, why not? Alright, cool little forced Yorion deck here in the Arena Cube. I'll be happy if we can get to like 4 wins. So we'll submit this and go and play our rounds. Alright, let's see if this Yorion nonsense can do something. On the play, 2-lander. Alright, well. If we do find a 3rd land, we should be fine. So I guess there's that. Plains, Esper Sentinel. Okay. There's the 3rd land. We have Subtlety available if we really want to, though I'm probably just want to run out the Nimble as a creature next turn. White, black. White, black is more like a value deck, I would say, generally. No attacks. Hey, there's the planes. Excellent. Yeah, let's just go with Nimble here. Playing out the Nimble means I don't get to Subtlety anymore, but I don't think that's a huge issue. Ah, okay. Abzan. So this is unblockable if I've committed a crime, and then whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I get to draw a card. Not exactly a card I consider a good cube card, but here we are. Map on Esper Sentinel's pretty good. Okay. Whenever Callan attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature with mana value 3 less, put it in your hand. Otherwise, you may put it in your graveyard. We're just gonna Solemn here and grab a second Plains. Whoa, lots of colors. All right. Oracle of Molly Billy revealing Ophelia. And then, what? Sure. So they can make their Kellen a 3/4 with the map. Oh, that's pretty funny. Well, they should have left the Ophelia on top. They could have drawn it for free. Golos? What is their deck? I think I just have to ossification the Oracle of Moldiah here, and then we get to attack for 3 and draw a card. Okay. Yeah, let's just return Yorion to our hand now. I guess they could be Field of the Dead randomly. Oh, they're just some weird brew as well. Alright, fair enough. Scarab God! Yeah, what is going on? ETB, the next non-creature spell target opponent cast costs 2 more. Siren. On the Brigand. Oh yeah, we'll draw that. And this does trigger our ability, so we get to now attack for 2 unblockable, draw the extra card. Alright. I mean, they have a bunch of mana available with Selvala, which is kind of concerning, but... Aha. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna need to Subtlety that. And so they're going to draw it again next turn. So if I can get rid of Selvala, they're drawing a blank in the form of that Atraxa. Oh, that's not going to do it. Oh, I can Yorion the Ossification in a turn or two, and that'll work. I actually think I do want to attack with the Solemn too, because if they block, I get to draw a card. They might even just take the hit, you know? Oh, no, okay, I'm fine with this. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Wow. Counter. I mean, we want to get the Aven online, but we can counter unless they pay 2 now. And then we can also pay the 1 for Esper Sentinel. If they see the play, what they can do is pump... Oh, they're attacking. 7's Reclamation. I could just triple block the Selvala if I want. Okay. Remember, their next non-creature spell is going to cost more, so if they try to go for something cute, I can almost... Or maybe even do counter it. Alright. Trade my Aven for your Selvala. I mean... We know they're not drawing a land, so... There are quite a few turns away from their Atraxa now. Wow, we're just dominating them. Now we can probably just Yorion if we want to. No worries. Look at the Siren and the Warden, get some good value there. Get another map token, make their next non-creature spell cost 4 additional. Jet Collector. If 4 more cards are in your graveyard, you conjure a Mox Jet. Okay. So I do not quite have lethal here. So if I give the Brigand unblockable, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 damage. Ah, boat's kind of nice. Let's kill the Collector. Tap on the Flyer. Hit him for 6, draw a card. Okay, seems good. You know, I would not be surprised if the Cube Matchmaker is similar to Brawl, where it weighs your deck strength. And so by playing like a random 60-card Yorion deck where I am running a bunch of kind of fillery cards, we might be paired against decks that are similarly a little bit weaker. Kind of game the system. God, ever since that Brawl info came out, you just have to wonder sometimes, you know? I don't like to put on my tinfoil hat too often, but kind of interesting. We'll have to see what other kind of matchups we get paired against. I mean, obviously, the more wins we get, presumably the better decks we will play as well, but who knows? As for now, Yorion is 1-0. All right, on to the next. What's this? I go first. I don't have a white source, but I have a turn... Well, white land, but I have a turn 2 Ornithopter and a Surveil. I will keep the Guardian Idol as well. I need to get some Headshine polish. We're gonna lead with Idol instead of Ornithopter. Why? Because I can. Maze Mind Tome. Ooh, Bankbuster's pretty good. Can either draw a card with the Bankbuster or just run out the Ornithopter now, and I think play it safe and run out the Ornithopter, make sure we have, at least on the surface, 5 mana for Sky Sovereign. Alright, opponent did not want to scry, so they're saying they possibly just want to get the full value with card draws. Alright, and card draw they will. Nimble. Let's look for a land. Play out the Nimble. Nimble will be good here if they don't do anything, I mean. As much as I said this isn't a very good cube card, at least in my opinion. Did okay first game, and looks like it'll probably be fine in this game. Okay, just drawing more cards. 9 cards in hand now. And a 2/2 Stone Coil Serpent. Alright, we like to see that. Oh, wow. What a draw. I mean, getting out the boat would be good here, but I think I'm going to lure in there Maze Mind Tome, which gives our Brigand unblockable. Let's see if we can find a land here. Great. And we can either draw a card with Bankbuster or put Yorion into our hand. I think returning Yorion to hand is good. We still hold up Subtlety here as well. Another Selvala deck, okay. I will opt to take it all. I think we're just gonna nab this Selvala. Gain control of target creature's mana value X or less. If X is 5 or more, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Well, making a copy of Selvala, not particularly useful. Alright. Hit him for 7, draw a card. And they concede. This is working. Again, tinfoil hat. My deck is weak and 60 cards, and it looks like I'm playing against weaker decks. Maybe this is the cheat code. 2-0 for now. Let's go into game 3. The Brigand again, every single time in my 60 card deck. This is not a particularly good hand again, but still don't think it's a mulligan. Guardian Idol certainly made it better. Shark's actually pretty good too. Even with the Sunfall, the Shark's decent. Oh, they have a counter? Sensor or something? Make it disappear. Yeah, okay, you got me. And they have a Shark. Fair enough. I think I'm just gonna pass and hold up Stroke then. Oi. Are they actually a little bit more aggro than I thought? What did they hit? A land? Alright, there's land number 5 for us, but if I don't get rid of cards in my hand... Yeah, I'm gonna play out my own Seed Shark, I think. Alright. We will get a trigger of the robber, and now they have a 2/2 incubate token as well. They hit my No More Lies, but that doesn't matter because the robber only lets them cast that on their turn. So I think I just have to Sunfall this and hope they don't have a counter. They still get to make a 2/2 with their incubate token. That's not too bad as we also have a 2/2. Hoping for a pass here. It might have been wrong to run out my Shark. Gave them an opportunity to use a removal spell and get the incubate. Nice. Alright, they did pass, so we'll pass right back. And the Confounding was another good draw, another counter. Especially when they're missing land drops. Nice. Now we'll play up the Brigand. Goldspan Dragon. Probably better to stroke than it is to confound. Though that would be a really good target for Blue Sun, but don't want to give him any extra treasures. Let's go Bankbuster. Draw a card, look for a land, and then pass. Another Wrath effect, huh? Burn down the house to make 3 1/1s. Sure. I don't want to sit on these forever, and the Confounding Riddle does only get worse. Not bad. Alright, let's draw an extra card. Still looking for more blue. Good. We can just pass here. Another Tome Gamer. I'm gonna go ahead and just flash out the Subtlety. Put more pressure on the board. That Realm Wardens is a good draw too. Let's play that before attacking. Make anything that they want to cast a little bit more expensive. Also give our Brigand unblockable in case they randomly have a way to block beyond the land that would have to chump. An Aven. And Yorion to hand. They used their Burn Down the House. They could have a different Wrath. I don't know what another red-blue Wrath would be. Ah, right. Ill-timed Explosion. So they need to discard something with mana cost 4 or more. But this isn't that bad, because they have to discard 2 cards if they do. They discarded Chandra. Whoa. That is surprising. That's very surprising. We can Yorion flicker our Bank Buster now to reset the counters on it, which is kind of great. I guess I might as well Elish Norn. Alright, Emra cool. So, they get to settle the wreckage myself, maybe? They can do a lot of cool things. We'll just have to see what they do. Have fun. That's all I gotta say. Have fun. I'm not gonna try to think about what the worst possible thing they could do to me is, because there is a lot, I'm sure. Like attack, settle the wreckage myself is not a bad play if they wanted to. Yeah, they can crew the Bank Buster with the 1/1. So technically, if they're gonna do this, I don't know, what's the wording on settle? Is it a may? That player may, yeah, alright. Then they multiple choice for like 0. Well, they should have looked at my deck at the very least. It doesn't look like they spent time to do that. Blue Sun's Twilight, the token, multiple choice for 0. Emrakul still remains one of the best creatures in the cube. I would say it's a little bit less good in this cube than like the Chromatic or whatnot. Because this one's a little bit more aggressive, so you don't always have the time to cast it, but yeah. So we have Wrath of God that we can draw to kill the Emrakul. Oh, they can multiple choice for 2. That's... Wait. They didn't do anything. So am I dead? Pick 13 in the air, GG. Duplicator doesn't do it. Ah, good ol' Emrakul. This is what I'm saying, though. If we don't pressure, a lot of decks are just going to have better top-end cards. 2-1. Wrecked by Emmy. Good opening hand on the play. Turn 1 Spyglass, some good interaction. Turn 3, well, Spellbinder for a potential threat. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and go for the mapping here. I think we need the Mind Stone. The deuce, you got it. Not going to counter the ability of the archive. They can go ahead and surveil. Though I don't think it necessarily would have been bad. God, I almost wanted to flash out the Tidebinder end of turn and just put pressure on them. Yeah, you know what? I kind of wish I had. Especially after drawing the counter. Infernal Grasp. That resolves. Alright, we'll flash it out now. They clearly are holding open something too, but this is okay. Sure. What? That is a surprise. Cruelty of Gix. Let's counter that. Ah, this is the problem. There are going to be a more cohesive control deck, and I can't pressure. You can subtlety planeswalkers, right? Yes, you can. Nice. Sholdred. Blink of an eye, my own subtlety. That's probably what we want to do here. Land pass. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and settle Sholdred. Not good. I guess I do just run out Yorion too, huh? Make them answer it with something. Kind of want to flash out the subtlety now too. But I think we'll just wait. Oh god, more land! Drawing lands in my 27 land deck, unheard of. Discarding cut down, sure. That's 10 of my 27 land. So we still have 17 lands and 42 cards. That one we can let resolve, we can just march it. Oh no! So brutal. Ah, the flood out is real.
Nothing like warm tea and a fascinating story.
They might as well just fire it off at some point, yeah. They don't want to dilly-dally around forever. They're just giving me more opportunity to find more things. Reanimate... Oh, reanimate Spyglass Siren. Well, I guess they're getting low on life, and now they can make Tameo a 1/4. Oh my god, are you kidding? That's brutal. No. Jeez, that'll probably do it. Gross. That's their third card drawn if they activate, so that's gonna flip their Tammy. Man.
I'll aid you. So focus on the fight. I am not defenseless.
Ah, we just needed to draw like one more relevant card. Oh, that would have been good so long ago. It's probably much too late now. Looks like they have a counter too. Gosh darn it. Sucks.
Choose your words.
Excuse me. I don't think this is going to resolve, but if it does, maybe we have a small chance. Because I clearly have a counter. Oh, okay. Yep. Issa, nice. What's the ultimate on this dude? Draw cards equal to half the number of cards in your library, rounded up. You can end them if you have no maximum hand size. Alright, they're gonna tuck the Bankbuster, trigger Gisa. We are gonna draw more land. I don't even know if they want to ultimate Tammy anymore. Sure, that kills our Realm Warden. I take minimum, what, 10? Brutal, brutal, brutal. I think if we draw that Bankbuster or that map a few turns while we were just sitting and saying go with subtlety, we probably would have been okay.
Think before you act.
So I'm gonna have to draw Wrath of God, I guess. Yeah, it needs to be Wrath of God now. Oh, wait, no, I can't even cast. That would be a 6-mana bounce anyways. Oh, and this doesn't bounce a 6-power creature, does it? Bounce Gisa. That doesn't do anything. Alright, GG's. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised we drew so many lands when we have 27 lands in our deck, but it still didn't feel good to rip that many lands in a row when we were a 1 turn away. Again, I don't think a 2/2 for 2 with flying is going to serve us. Like, I would rather flood than have like a random 2/2 for 2 in the deck, you know? So, good beats. We're 2-2 now after a 2-0 start. We started playing some actual decks, and yeah, getting some actual losses. So, like I said, if I can get 2 more wins with this deck, if we can get to 4 wins, I'll feel accomplished. But 60-card Yorion, generally not a thing you should be doing. We went for funsies, so this is yeah, an expected outcome. All right, once again, subtlety. It's a fine hand, though, right? We've got a bunch of cheap interaction. And again, keep drawing the same cards. So we have a miscalculation in hand that we'll probably just use on the first thing they play. Absolutely counter a cultivate. No ramping for you, please. Other counter, nice. We have good interaction, it's just closing the door. Like, we can buy ourselves some time. But really, we don't have a way to pressure once we do all... Like, subtlety is great here. It's going to give us a clock, and I still have multiple counters back up, but... It's not a fast enough clock, you know? Actually, I'm going to pass and let the Lily resolve. Because then we can tide bind the ability, right? And then turn off Lily completely.
No more distractions.
That way we'll have 6 points of damage pressure on the board. Nice. Let's go. Still gonna play it safe and well, actually, I can put him on a 3-turn clock. No, that's better. 3-turn clock, ignore the Lily. Because even if they kill the Tidebinder, all they can do with Lily at the moment is uptick, so. Yeah, 2-turn clock looking good here. Oh, can't be countered! Oh no! Well, actually, now I'm gonna get a little bit punished for not killing the Liliana. Because I'm gonna have to discard one of my counters. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. I am getting so punished here. That's sick.
Drop it.
Because now I'm gonna have to kill the Liliana anyways. That's so brutal. I discarded Stroke, they discarded Cruelty. I liked my play of going for the clock. Nice, 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 nice.
Whatever. Luck favors the foolish.
Now that we do no
after
more
all.
lies, I think I can go ahead and return Yorion to my hand. No thanks. Alright, flip our map. Excellent. I'm gonna bottom that. Good. That was actually a fantastic draw. Blue-white Yorion poopers. Can we win another game here? Cast Dreadhorde General. Big Lily. Do it. Don't think I'm gonna counter that. If I didn't have the Brigand, I would, but the Brigand is gonna draw us a bunch of cards, so I'd rather be able to protect that. They have 1 card left in their hand after this. Okay. Nice, that triggers the Brigand's ability. Noxious Gearhulk. That is another nice counter for us. Good. Okay. So they do have 1 unknown card in their hand, but we're going to Yorion the Realm Warden next turn, which is going to make their any non-creature spell cost 4 additional at this point. Oh, does that win? No, I'm 1 mana short of winning here. Well, as such, it's probably safer to Yorion the Realm Warden. Nah, this is fine. You know what? My copy of Rishkar that I'm going to get with the duplicator ability, if I target one of their creatures next turn, the Brigand will also become unblockable. Because you don't have to, it just has to be targeting they control. I don't think my opponent's very happy. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different type of counter effects in my 60-card Yorion deck. They were on a train and they went through a tunnel and lost internet connection. That's what happened. They certainly wouldn't have closed out of the client in rage. But we'll pause the video real quick and come back when they presumably DC our timeout. All right. It certainly feels like a plug pull, but their timeouts have gone. Oh, they are hovering over their cards, though. Well, we'll give them the good game if they're hovering over their cards. GG's. Quick, tell a funny story. There was this game called Magic the Gathering. Hilarious story. It was a skill testing game. Wow, rolling with laughter. Alright. Explosion complete. Alright, this is the 3-win mark. Like I said, if we can get to 4 wins, I'm going to consider this an overwhelming victory. Because, yeah, 60-card Yorion, a lot of filler. Please. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, wait. This one's fine. This one's fine. We pitched the multiple choice here. We have 2 mana rocks, a treasure map, and a wrath-ish effect. Tiny Bones! Dude, I swear, we are really good at drawing subtlety. Well, secret's out. I think if I'm them, I would have taken treasure map there. Secret is out. I'm gonna confound for a land. The bad news is I have fueled Tiny Bones. But I don't know if that could be helped, really. I really needed to find a white source, so I don't regret my choice. Are we gonna get... we're gonna lose to Tiny Bones. It's gonna be hilarious. World first lost to Tiny Bones. Oh, did they opt not to cast it? Oh, sure, they're gonna Valky my Subtlety. Okay, I see. So we need to find a white source and a Wrath of God, is what you're telling me. Yeah, I don't even think I play out the Ornithopter. I think I just start activating Treasure Map. I can also animate the Guardian Idol to block the Tiny Bones. Yeah, we're just pretty dead here, though. What did we learn? We learned Yorion, still just as bad as advertised. That's not a white source or Wrath. That's the Wrath. Okay. Hold the phone. There might be a chance. Okay, so we need them to not cast the 2/2 that makes a spell cost more. Oh no, don't do it. No! So I need to draw a land now. a land and I can still cast it. So I'm gonna get 3 treasures here. Oh no, come on. Please, please. So was I supposed to not activate my Guardian Idol? Maybe I wasn't supposed to activate my Guardian Idol. I mean, technically I'm not dead on board if they can't kill this. If I don't activate Guardian Idol there, and they don't have an artifact removal spell, oh my gosh, then I can Sunfall. I mean, we're still in a bad spot, but that might have been my only chance. All right, I'm willing to believe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have just let them hit me and taken the card. But hey, like I said, wasn't expecting much with this deck. We almost got to the 4-win mark that I would be happy with. 3 wins was still fine. Yeah, don't try this at home. Yorion, not good. Not good. Even if you got every card you wanted. All of the blue-white goodies, not good. But yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, friends. I'll see you back next time. Hey, bye-bye.